5 update. A man charged with reckless assault after a stray arrow hit a 3-year-old girl in Silverhill was back in court today. Ryan Archer's attorney argues his client was not reckless at all when the arrow pierced through the child's arm and into her side. WKRG News 5's Blake Brown was the only reporter in the courtroom for the preliminary hearing.
It was a Saturday night in May when Ryan Archer was using a bow and arrow outside a friend's home in Silverhill. His attorney Robert Stankowski says Archer was aiming for a target when one of those arrows missed, sending it soaring over a 6-foot privacy fence into the neighbor's yard where a graduation party was underway.
Unfortunately, in a horrible, tragic, unfortunate circumstance, one of the arrows that he was firing actually hit the ground and bounced over the fence and struck the neighbor's daughter.
The 3-year-old girl was on top of a water slide on the other side of the fence, according to a Silverhill police officer who was first on scene. He testified Thursday in a Bay Minette courtroom. The arrow pierced through the child's left arm and became lodged in her torso, just centimeters away from her heart.
Of course, we argued to the judge that firing an arrow at a target in the ground where it had a dirt mound and then a fence behind it was adequate security that something like this shouldn't have happened, so therefore his conduct was not reckless.
The girl survived the incident. Archer right now charged with reckless assault, a felony charge. The attorney Thursday arguing his client's behavior wasn't reckless, requesting the charge be reduced to a misdemeanor.
The fact that he fired the arrow, it went a little lower than it should have, and arrows, they're frictionless, so they have an opportunity to hit the ground and kind of spin off.
Judge William Scully disagreeing with Stankowski in court, calling the act reckless because the arrow was shot in the direction of the neighbor's property. The case will now be presented to a grand jury. In Bay Minette, I'm Blake Brown, WKRG News 5.